Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Split Dependencies Factorio. I'm Exterminator, and thanks for joining me. So, as always, I am joined by Fish Sandwich in the top up here, and Clonin over here. Okay, he is over here. Wow, look at this mess. Look at this. This is ridiculous. His is like all spread out, and then mine's just like a trash pile. But yeah, I don't actually entirely remember what I did last time. I think I kind of ended with maybe setting up these defender capsules and repair packs, and I did some oil binaries. We have 10 of them because Clone needs to use those to send me the oil. And let's see, I make the steel barrels. And then I do the oil processing, I believe, and I fill up barrels of petroleum, light oil, heavy oil, sulfuric acid. And then, I guess I send heavy oil to Fish because he fills lubricant. And, Clone apparently can get petroleum from cracking. So I guess I could send him light oil. Empty barrels, so I empty the oil barrels, obviously, since I'm making the oil, and send them back to Clonin, or keep them or something. Let's see. Yeah, so I do the oil processing. Fish makes lubricant, sulfur, plastic. Okay, so I think I better get started on barrels. They're crying about needing more iron, or at least Fish is, and I'm actually a little confused. You can see his iron is so much less than Clonin's. Part of the thing is that his is all fast belt, whereas Clonin's is not. So that makes a little difference. And also, 4 of Fish's furnaces are not getting iron. Because as you can see, his one of these lines is like only halfway full. And then these are coming in on one side, which is kind of weird. I think that's kind of impacting the throughput a bit. I could do maybe something about that. I don't really know if that's going to work, though. It's worth a try. See if I can do something like that. And, sorry, let me close my window really quick. Okay, there's like... It's loud outside. Alright, right, so barrels. I just need steel. I think it takes, what, like 2 steel a piece or something? Barrel. 1 steel. Okay, that's not bad. I do want to set up an assembling machine for this because Clonin has some wacko, like, nutcase idea that he's going to fill barrels full of water and transport them to, like, an off-site power generating place for something he's using, maybe down here, to power steam engines rather than run power poles down there. So that's a lot of water barrels, which means I'm gonna need to make a lot of barrels. So I need to send these to both people, I think. Actually, well, it says I need to send them to Fish too. This could be a little difficult. Okay, so my iron splits off there. This is like getting so unbelievably messy. There's really nowhere to put it that's gonna be easy whatsoever. Okay, well, Clonin, there's plenty of room. Fish, it's really difficult. Not only does he have less room to build, it's kind of less room to send stuff to him too. And I designed this like horribly. But let's see here. So what do I want to do? Just trying to figure out like where I can find a path to send these to Fish. Well, I can move my radar, which I think it's pretty much done its job. Oh dear lord. Back off. Wow, they were destroyed? Holy crap, what's going on over here? Oh man, I better fix that. I don't think I get attacked too often, so this is probably sufficient. And, alrighty, so, let's see here. I'm thinking I could move my radar, and holy crap. Screw you. Surprised I didn't go for my power. I think I could move my radar and send Fish's barrels, like, up here, maybe? It's about the only place there's room. He's really gonna run out of room to send stuff. This could be a bit of a problem. Suppose I could, like, route it under here or something, and then over here, and then through there? I don't know. So yeah, well, let's plan on that. Let's plan on doing that over there. So, let's plan on splitting iron off, like, here. I know this is, like, way down the line, but we have quite a bit of steel at this point. And I'm going to bring this, like, down here, because clonins I can just send over that way or something, and I think I did actually want this back there, potentially. Yep, that will be just about perfect, I believe. This won't go all the way, no. It's fine. Okay, so that leaves some room, and wanted to route that there, saving, okay. I think one assembler is enough because they make in 1 second. They're really, really quite quick. And I'm not entirely sure where I want to export this yet. Like what side. So let's wow, really? Alright, stick a light or two here. Light things up a bit. Okay, so then this guy, I wanted to send fishes kind of through here. Wow, that's going to be difficult. Screw you, belt. No, I don't want to ride. Okay, so yeah, let's maybe plan this out first. And this is actually going to be... I actually have a better idea. I mean, there's actually no reason I shouldn't use the full length. And then this guy I can bring here. Otherwise I would have had to do like one of those funky things with the belts. That'll actually be about perfect. Okay, so take you, come on. Alright. And I'm sure they're still going to complain about iron. They always complain about iron. Every damn time. Okay, so yeah, that radar I think has served its purpose, at least there. And that's probably not ideal. I can actually still walk through there, so... that's fine. Yeah, it's like backwards, bro. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay, so... more stone. Oh, for once. For once, fish is not crying to me. Alright. So, I wanted you to export where? Changed my mind already. And clonins can split and go that way, that's fine. Underground, please. Oh, right. Powered. Okay, actually, I might be able to finagle this in there. Perfect. And it's even centered. Awesome. And that even works. Wow. I didn't expect this to work so well. You little shit. Alright. So there's barrels for him. I'm gonna need a lot more steel probably, because I mean, they only take 1 steel a piece, but when you're making so many of them, because not only does it have to fill the belt, you have to, I mean, because it's like what they use themselves, but then you also have to keep in mind that it also has to fill up the belt. Okay, so Clonin should be able to get oil going. Let's take a look at iron. Fish. Yeah, Fish's line is still suffering. It's like barely getting enough ore. It's like eking through once in a while. And Clonin's has more than enough, so I'm wondering. This one actually looks the most full. So I'm wondering if I did something along hold on, I'm trying to think how to work this. Yeah. So if I did something along the lines of that, theoretically, is that pulling from here, I wonder? That's the thing that's a little hard to know. Theoretically, because what that's doing is it's giving this entire line to fish and this entire line to fish, and then Clonin gets this middle one, which looks the most full anyway. So hopefully that should help. It may now make it so Clonin doesn't have enough iron, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Doing good, doing good. Is there anything we want to go kill? There's some stuff we could go kill. I think we'd planned one of these episodes to all 3 of us head out and go kill some bases. And for now, Clonin's iron is okay. I feel like it might help if this were more like back here. Or even 2 of them. Well, 2 of them's a little unnecessary, because then that actually like reverses what I'm trying to do. But I'm thinking if it's a little farther up, that might help the situation a bit. Same with this one. Okay, so, I mean, just so it happens a little sooner. And these guys are still getting stuck, so there's a few things we could do to counteract that. One of them would be to use Dytex, so I actually had close inserters. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I like really, like after playing so much Dytex with Oni, I really kind of miss it now. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if after this point I do something like you little punk, that Fish's iron is going to stop for a minute. I need fast belt, which I'm making somewhere. Here. Thank you. Because what I'm actually going to do is, this is going to look weird, but it'll do the job, is I can have these guys place onto there. Because see, now theoretically, since it's 6 and 6, they should evenly be distributed onto both sides, theoretically. And if that's the case, then this is actually going to mess up what I'm trying to do. Oh, well, so will that, putting the belt backwards. And I'm going to undo this too, because that's actually not what I want. And I'll do the same thing here. Let me just make sure. It's 3, 6, 3. Okay, so 3, 6. From this point, we want to go up 1. And then that's a problem. That's actually kind of a big problem. Shit. This whole thing needs to move over. Oh, for now you can do that, because he needs iron. And, I'll fix the ones that I can. So I actually got all except 1. Which is actually fine, because the way this is now, since it's not running here, it's actually... Oh wait, no, it is putting on that side. Crap. Okay, time to move you. Walls are not really as important as this right now, so... Let me clear all this up. And, yeah, so if you come here, this is actually going to be a little more of a pain than I initially thought, but that's fine. And actually, well, maybe not really. This will be perfect. That is, like, perfectly placed ahead of time. I would say that I'm that good and thought of it, but I can't see into the future, unfortunately. Or can I? Okay, so that should make things a lot better. One side is totally stopped up, and one way is to fix it is just to steal all his iron. Cannot insert iron. Player's inventory. Yeah, screw you. So that should help. That's only one side. Clonins, I need to do kind of the same thing, but his lines are full, so it doesn't really matter. And let me take a box. This is very important. Take a box and stick everything I don't want into it. Well, actually, instead of being wasteful... Yeah, see, now Clone doesn't have enough iron, so... Well, actually, I was just gonna destroy the box, but... I think just by putting some of this stuff in here that I don't want. No, like I don't need all that. The radar, I suppose, I could move, though I don't really want to, because wherever it goes, since it's a military structure, the biters are still going to go after it, most likely. Stick you in there, stick you in there. I have a locomotive I probably want to hang on to. Stuff has been killed over at Clonins, which is fine. Alright. And, this got stopped. Why? I'm not entirely sure. No. I think that's actually about it for this episode, guys. Let me take one quick look. Fish, I think, is working on a train to get more iron over here. I think I just have to do this again. I mean, I don't know. Clinton's lines were actually pretty much full, so it doesn't really matter. I should have spaced these out more, because I don't have room to do this type of setup for Clonins. Actually, yes I do. Or not really. Not really. I'm like short. I could do it here. And then leave this the same, but there's not enough room. I could do it for like 5 inserters. It'd be a little off. And I do have room to do it here. Wow, excuse me. Do it here if I wanted. But that's what he was doing a damn train for. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Next time we will see if we can maybe do any more about iron, and if we can get oil going. I'm not really sure what Clone is doing. Probably working on his little tree thing down here. But yeah, that'll be it. So as always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I do hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.